My child, do not scroll away. Heaven itself is watching to see if you open your heart to this word. Beloved one, God declares, tonight exactly at 12:12 a.m., a sudden miracle is marked for your life. But this blessing will not wait. If you close your eyes now, it will pass you by forever. Archangel Michael is standing at your doorway. He holds a scroll in his hand with your name written in golden fire. He shouts your name into the heavens. Do not miss this hour. Listen carefully. Something hidden is about to break open in your life. It is not random. It has been prepared since the beginning of time, waiting for you to finally see. Before you go further, hear me. If this word touches your soul, make sure you subscribe now, because the next message may be the very sign your spirit has been praying for. Don't let it slip away. My beloved, your picture was carried into the courts of heaven. It was placed before the throne of the Almighty. God himself looked at your image and said, "This child must not be forgotten. Send the miracle tonight." But there is one warning. The enemy is jealous of you. He wants to snatch the blessing before it lands. That's why Michael is shouting at you now. Open this word. Hold on to it and don't let go. Every second matters. Even as you read, a door is unlocking. A messenger has been dispatched with a gift in their hands. It carries your destiny. And if you stay with me to the very end, you will see the truth revealed. My beloved child, tonight is not like other nights, and this hour is not like other hours. There is a stirring in the heavens that has been waiting for this exact moment to reach you. You may think you stumbled here by chance, but heaven does not move by chance. Heaven moves by design. God has whispered your name into eternity, and Archangel Michael has been sent to guard the miracle that has already left the throne. You feel restless, because the spirit within you senses that something is about to unfold. Something that your mind cannot yet explain, but your heart already knows is true. Do not look away. Do not doubt, because this message is carrying the seed of what you have prayed for. When no one was listening, when the night was heavy and the tears fell silently on your pillow, God heard. Heaven answered, and now the answer is arriving at your very doorstep. You see, my child, miracles do not always come wrapped in thunder or fire. Sometimes they come in the quiet sound of a word. Sometimes in a divine warning that tells you, hold on, the change is near. Tonight at exactly 12:12 a.m., that change will knock at your door. The angels are already in movement, their wings brushing against the corners of your room, as a sign that you are not alone. Michael is crying out because the time is delicate. You must open your spirit. You must not turn away, or else the blessing will pass to the next willing heart. God's gifts are always sent, but it is the open vessel that receives them. Do not be the closed vessel tonight. This is your hour, your confirmation, your destiny. Beloved, you have been through storms that should have drowned you. People spoke against you, hoping you would collapse. The enemy sent traps disguised as friends, but still you stand. And because you stood, heaven has written a decree in your favor. Even the wounds you carry are becoming altars where God will pour oil. Even the shame you try to hide will shine like testimony tomorrow. The very stone they threw at you will become the foundation of your rising. That is why the enemy trembles as this word reaches your ears. He knows if you believe it, if you receive it, no power in hell can stop what has been signed for your life tonight. I must warn you again, child. Do not treat this as ordinary. Many scroll past messages like this and miss the visitation meant for them. But you are different. You have been chosen. That's why your spirit is burning right now, why your heart is racing, why you feel that pull deep inside. The veil is thin tonight. Angels and demons are in warfare over this moment, but you must remain awake in your soul. Archangel Michael is swinging his sword of light to guard you from distraction because heaven knows this is your last chance before the page of your life turns. If you leave it unread, the page will remain blank. But if you hold it, if you stay until the very end, the ink of divine promise will write a story that no man can erase. And listen carefully, this is not just about money, though provision is coming. It is not only about healing, though your body is about to feel the warmth of restoration. It is not just about relationships, though someone is about to re-enter your life carrying the truth you were denied. This is about alignment, about destiny, about the golden thread pulling your life into the center of God's will. At midnight, the heavens will shift and your name will be spoken in places you never imagined. You may be sleeping, you may be awake, but at 12:12 a.m., an angel will arrive at your house. Not in flesh that you can see, but in presence you cannot deny. You will feel it. A wind, a stillness, a sudden lightness in the air, and that will be your sign that the scroll has been delivered. Before I go further, hear this. If this word is touching you, if you feel it pulling something deep within, you must subscribe right now, because the messages that follow will be the very keys unlocking the next doors. Do not miss the sequence of miracles. Each one will build on the other. What you hear today prepares you for what comes tomorrow. Heaven is not finished with you. It is only beginning, my beloved. Do you remember the prayers you prayed in silence? The ones you never told anyone because you thought no one would understand? God understood. Heaven recorded every tear. Even the sighs you released when words would not come were caught in bottles of light, and tonight the bottles are being poured out. Expect unusual signs in your home. Expect dreams that carry instructions. Expect sudden alignments with people you never expected to meet. The heavens are not sending random blessings. They are sending precise answers. And the reason Michael is shouting so loudly is because time is short. If you do not take this word into your spirit now, it will slip into tomorrow empty. But if you embrace it, tonight will be remembered as the turning point of your story. Child, you have felt forgotten, haven't you? You looked at others rising, others celebrating, others building while you waited in silence, wondering if God had overlooked you. But you must know this. Delay is not denial. Hidden seasons are not wasted seasons. While you thought nothing was happening, roots were being planted. While you were ignored, heaven was preparing your unveiling. And tonight, heaven whispers, "It is time." That is why this message burns with urgency, because what has been delayed for years is about to come in a single night. What felt heavy for decades will break open in a moment. Tonight at 12:12 a.m., a new chapter begins. My child, when the Spirit of God begins to move, nothing on earth can resist it. Tonight carries a sacred weight, and that is why you feel stirred even as these words meet your eyes. Heaven does not allow divine encounters without reason. The same God who hung the stars in their perfect places has aligned this exact moment for you. There are scrolls in heaven that bear your name sealed in fire, and one of them has been opened for you tonight. Archangel Michael is not silent. His cry is like thunder over your life, cutting through the noise of doubt, breaking through the walls of fear and declaring that your waiting has reached its end. You may not have realized it, but the battles you have faced were never about small things. They were about your destiny. The enemy tried to block you, because he saw what you could not see, the greatness hidden inside you. But tonight that greatness will no longer remain hidden. My child, when the Spirit of God begins to move, nothing on earth can resist it. Tonight carries a sacred weight, and that is why you feel stirred. Heaven does not allow divine encounters without reason, and you are not here by mistake. The same God who hung the stars has aligned this exact moment for you. There are scrolls in heaven that bear your name, and one of them has been opened for you tonight. Archangel Michael is not silent. His cry is like thunder over your life, cutting through the noise of doubt and declaring that your waiting has reached its end. The enemy tried to block you because he saw the greatness hidden inside you. But tonight that greatness will no longer remain hidden. For years, beloved, you have walked carrying unanswered questions. You have asked God why certain doors never opened, why certain people betrayed you, why pain seemed to visit you more than peace. But hear me clearly. Not one moment of your suffering has been wasted. Every tear has been counted. Every rejection has been noted. Every time you were pushed aside, heaven recorded it as evidence in your favor. And now the judgment is turning. The tables are shifting. The gavel of God's justice is falling. And the decree is this: it is time for restoration. Tonight at 12:12 a.m., restoration begins. What you lost in 10 years will be returned in 1. What was taken unjustly will be restored 7-fold. What was broken will be mended in a way that leaves no scar, only testimony. My beloved, do not underestimate this hour, for there are hours that pass like shadows, and there are hours that carry the weight of eternity. This is one of those hours. At this very moment, angels are circling you, weaving a shield of light around your home. If you are quiet, you may feel it. A shift in the air, a stillness that carries a holy presence. That is the sign that is Michael drawing near, ensuring that the blessing marked for you does not get stolen in the confusion of the night. For the enemy always comes when blessings are near. He tries to whisper lies, to distract your heart, to make you scroll away. But child, you must not give in. You must hold fast. Because if you stay, if you lean in, what you are about to receive will be so clear, so undeniable, that even your enemies will admit it was the hand of God. You see, heaven has already spoken your name in the council of angels. Your image was brought before the throne. God looked upon you and said, "Enough delay. Release the promise now." Do you understand the gravity of that? When God says now, nothing can stand against it. Chains snap, doors swing wide, curses dissolve. Patterns of failure that ran through generations end in an instant. This is not only about you, it is about your bloodline, your children, your future. What begins tonight will ripple through time and heal what your family thought could never be healed. Even the mistakes of your past will be rewritten. Beloved, if this word is stirring your soul, if it feels like fire and peace at the same time, then hear me. You must anchor yourself to it. Do not let the doubt of tomorrow erase the promise of tonight. Do not let the voice of fear drown out the cry of Michael. Instead, open your heart wider than ever before and whisper even now, "Lord, I receive." Those 3 words will unlock the floodgates of heaven, and when you say them, you will feel a shift. The Spirit of God is waiting for your agreement. Heaven never forces itself. It waits for your yes. And once your yes is spoken, the miracle is sealed. My child, let me show you the picture heaven is painting. I see a table being prepared for you. Not just any table, but one placed in the very presence of those who doubted you. Those who thought you would never rise will watch as you are lifted. Those who mocked your struggle will see you walk in joy. The same lips that cursed you will one day whisper blessings in amazement. This is the justice of God, not only to restore you but to let the world see. You will not have to prove yourself. The evidence will be undeniable. The miracle will speak louder than any explanation you could ever give. And yes, I must remind you because the Spirit is urging me, subscribe now, because what comes after this message is part of a divine sequence. Each word is a step on the staircase God is building for you. Miss one and you miss the rhythm. But if you stay connected, you will find yourself moving upward without even realizing how far you have gone. Your spirit knows this already. That is why you feel the pull. Beloved, tonight's miracle is not only material. Yes, provision will come. Yes, doors will open. But deeper than that, tonight is about alignment. God is aligning your spirit to His will, your heart to His plan, your steps to His path. No longer will you wander without clarity. Tonight, light breaks in. You will see what was hidden. You will understand what was confusing. You will know which way to go. And you will feel the peace that comes when heaven walks beside you. My beloved, tonight you must remember this. Destiny does not knock twice in the same way. When heaven opens its gate, you must walk through. Archangel Michael is not raising his voice without reason. His cry is a warning and an invitation. He sees what is approaching, both the miracle and the attack, and his sword is drawn to defend you. Every second you remain here is a shield. That is why your spirit feels both unsettled and comforted at once. It is the clash of light and darkness happening around you. Do not fear the trembling inside you. It is the vibration of chains snapping, of doors unlocking, of curses dissolving. Tonight you are crossing a threshold, and once you cross, you will never return to the same level again. Do you know why heaven chose 1212? Because numbers carry meaning. 12 is the number of government, of authority, of divine order. Twice it is repeated, heaven sealing the message that your life is about to shift. What was out of order is being brought into order. What was chaotic is being brought into harmony. At 12:12, the clock will echo heaven's decree that your time has come. And when it strikes, you will feel the atmosphere change. Something inside you will rise, and you will know without doubt that this was not imagination. You will see signs, small or great, that confirm this word. And when they appear, whisper to yourself, "I am chosen, I receive." That whisper will shake the unseen world. Do you know why heaven chose 1212? Because numbers carry meaning. 12 is the number of government, of authority, of divine order. Twice it is repeated, heaven sealing the message that your life is about to shift into divine alignment. What was out of order is being brought into order. At 12:12, the clock will echo heaven's decree that your time has come. And when it strikes, you will feel the atmosphere change. You will see signs, small or great, that confirm this word. And when they appear, whisper to yourself, "I am chosen. I receive." My child, you have walked through deserts that felt endless. The thirst for relief nearly broke you. But what you did not see was that heaven was storing rain in clouds above you. Every prayer you thought disappeared was actually condensation gathering. Tonight, the clouds are too heavy. The rain must fall. You will not thirst as before, and when it falls, it will not trickle. It will pour until the soil of your life, dry and cracked, becomes fertile again. Do not despise your desert. It is the desert that makes rain a miracle. And soon you will say, "I would not have known this sweetness." Beloved, I see a shift in your relationships. There are people who will suddenly reveal their true faces. Do not be alarmed when some step away, when some speak harshly, when some turn cold. It is not rejection, it is separation. God is removing what cannot go with you. For too long you have carried weight that was never yours. Tonight heaven is cutting ties that kept you bound. But do not fear loss, for with every departure comes a divine replacement. Someone you never expected will enter, carrying keys that open doors you could not open alone. And when it happens, you will remember these words and say, "Heaven aligned it." Do not miss this. There is also a financial shift being released. Some of you have cried over unpaid bills, over debts that weighed like stones, over opportunities lost. But hear me clearly, God is not blind to your need. Tonight, he says, "I am Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides." There will be unexpected money, sudden favor, and doors that bring provision from directions you never imagined. But remember, it is not just for comfort, it is for purpose. The provision is coming to position you. Do not waste it. Invest it in what heaven assigns, and as you are faithful, the flow will not stop. Beloved, do not doubt your worth. For so long you compared yourself to others, believing you were behind, believing you had missed your chance. But heaven laughs at the clocks of men. God does not measure time as we do. When he moves, he redeems time. One moment of favor can erase 10 years of delay. One encounter can rewrite a lifetime of struggle. That is what tonight is, a redeeming of time, a rewriting of your story. Where others ran, you will leap. Where others said you were finished, heaven says you are just beginning. And I must remind you again because the Spirit insists, if these words burn within you, subscribe now. Stay connected. Do not wander from the stream of revelation, for each message builds upon the last. My beloved, I see angels moving through your home tonight. They are touching rooms, placing light on walls, standing guard by windows and doors. You may feel a sudden peace in the air, or notice a strange quiet that was not there before. These are signs. Heaven is securing your atmosphere. No curse will enter. No spirit of fear will linger. The presence of God will saturate your dwelling. Even as you sleep, the angels will remain awake, watching over you. And when you wake, you will sense the difference. The heaviness will be gone, and the shadows will lift. My child, the Spirit is whispering that tonight is not simply about one blessing, but about a chain reaction of blessings. Heaven moves like a river, and when the first drop touches the ground, the flood is never far behind. What is opening at 12:12 is not just a door, but a floodgate. Think of it as the unlocking of a vault that has been sealed for years, waiting for the right moment. The angels have been keeping it safe, guarded until your spirit was ready. Tonight, Michael himself breaks the seal and releases what has been stored. That is why your heart is trembling. It knows the magnitude of what is coming, even if your mind cannot yet comprehend it. Beloved, do you remember those nights when you asked, "Why me? Why do I suffer so much more than others?" Heaven answers you tonight, because you were chosen for more. Great callings demand great preparation. You were not being punished, you were being forged. Fire is never comfortable, but it is necessary to purify gold. And you, child, are pure gold in the making. The furnace you passed through was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to prepare you for a crown. The crown is heavy, and only those tested in fire can carry it. That is why Michael shouts, "Stand up, receive it, the time has come." My beloved, destiny often hides itself until the hour of unveiling. You thought you were overlooked, but in truth you were hidden. A treasure is never left on the street. It is locked away until the right moment. That is what God did with you. He placed you in hiddenness, not because you were worthless, but because you were priceless. And tonight, the lock turns. The hidden will be revealed. The treasure will shine in the open. Those who mocked you for being invisible will be stunned when they see how brightly you glow. You will not need to announce yourself. The light will announce you. Beloved child, listen again. 1212 is the divine code for alignment. Heaven is not just sending a miracle, it is adjusting the axis of your entire life. Imagine a wheel that has been off balance for years. Every turn felt shaky because something deep in the center was misaligned. Tonight, Heaven's hand places the wheel back on its true path. From this night forward, your steps will carry rhythm. You will feel as though invisible winds are guiding you, pushing you forward, carrying you where before you had to crawl. It will not be by your strength, but by divine alignment. My beloved, destiny often hides itself until the hour of unveiling. You thought you were overlooked, but in truth you were hidden. And tonight the lock turns. The hidden will be revealed. The treasure will shine in the open. Those who mocked you for being invisible will be stunned. Beloved child, listen again. 1212 is the divine code for alignment. Heaven is not just sending a miracle. It is adjusting the axis of your entire life. From this night forward, your steps will carry rhythm. You will feel as though invisible winds are guiding you where before you had to crawl. And yes, beloved, there is a warning. Because when the vault opens, thieves will try to steal. When the door opens, shadows will try to enter. That is why Archangel Michael's presence is urgent. He is not simply delivering, he is guarding. He knows the envy of hell. He comes not only with a scroll, but with a sword. His cry is both announcement and protection. If you ignore it, you will remain vulnerable. But if you embrace it, the sword will cut down every spirit of lack, every whisper of failure, every chain of delay. Beloved one, you are not forgotten. Heaven wants you to know this deeply. The enemy tried to convince you that God had abandoned you, pointing at the silence of years as proof of rejection. But the silence was not absence. It was strategy. God was not gone. He was building. And tonight the silence breaks. The word you long to hear arrives. You are mine. I have not forgotten you. I have engraved your name on my hands. Can you imagine your name written on the hands that shaped galaxies? You were never invisible. You were inscribed in eternity. And so I say to you again, my child, if these words are resonating, if they feel alive in your chest, subscribe now. Do not delay. The next message will not be random. It will be the continuation of this unfolding miracle. Just as chapters form a book, these messages are chapters in your story. If you close the book halfway, you will never see the ending. But if you remain, if you read to the last word, you will witness the ending that has been written in glory. Beloved, I see restoration coming in ways you did not expect. Someone who wronged you will be compelled to bless you. Someone who forgot you will suddenly remember. Opportunities that once rejected you will return, this time with favor. The circle is completing. The same place where you were humiliated will become the stage of your honor. The same voice that said no will be forced to say yes, and you will know it is not a coincidence, it is justice. Heaven's justice is swift and perfect. It does not miss. It does not fail, and tonight it begins. Do you not see, my child, that this is bigger than you? Your obedience in this hour will echo beyond your lifetime. Your children will inherit the blessing. Your family will eat from the harvest. Generations unborn will benefit from the choice you make tonight. This is why the urgency burns, why Michael shouts. You stand at a turning point, not just for yourself, but for your entire bloodline. You are not simply receiving, you are securing a legacy. And beloved, I must tell you of the signs you will see. Some of you will dream tonight, vivid, unforgettable dreams filled with light, with water, with fire. Do not ignore them. They are messages. Some of you will wake to sudden calls or messages that shift your path. Pay attention. Some will feel a sudden warmth in the chest as though a hand touched your heart. That is heaven's mark, the seal of the Spirit declaring, "This one is mine." Receive them with reverence. My child, there is a reason the Spirit pressed you to remain here. The heavens are heavy with movement, and your name has been called in the courts above. This is not a common hour. This is the fulfillment of promises made before you were even born. You are stepping into prophecy. Things spoken over your family line, things whispered in secret prayers of ancestors who cried out for deliverance, are now converging on you. You are the chosen vessel through which centuries of prayer will be answered. This is why the battle was so fierce, and why delays shadowed you. The adversary saw the ripple effect your rising would have and sought to suffocate it before it began. But he has failed. Tonight, heaven shouts louder. Tonight, Michael's cry tears through the veil, declaring that what was resisted is now released. Beloved, imagine the weight of this moment. Picture a dam holding back a river. For years, the water has gathered, rising higher, pressing against the walls, desperate to break through. That water is your blessing, your destiny, and your answered prayers. The dam was delay, resistance, fear, and opposition. Tonight at 12:12, the dam cracks. First a stream, then a torrent, then a flood that cannot be contained. You will feel overwhelmed, but in the sweetest way. You will look at your life and barely recognize it. The barren fields will bloom, the closed doors will swing wide, and the silence will be filled with songs of joy. My beloved child, you must prepare your heart. Miracles come quickly, and those unprepared often squander what they receive. Guard your spirit. Do not announce everything too soon. Not all who smile at you will celebrate your rising. Some will smile while secretly wishing for your fall, but heaven will expose them. You will see with clarity who is for you and who is against you, and though it may hurt, it will protect you. God is building a new circle around you, one rooted in truth, loyalty, and light. Those who cannot celebrate your victory will quietly fall away, making room for those who were sent to walk with you. Beloved, imagine the weight of this moment. Picture a dam holding back a river. For years, the water has gathered. That water is your blessing, your destiny, your answered prayers. The dam was delay, resistance, fear, and opposition. Tonight at 12:12, the dam cracks. First a stream, then a torrent, then a flood. You will feel overwhelmed, but in the sweetest way. The barren fields will bloom, the closed doors will swing wide, and the silence will be filled with songs of joy. My beloved child, you must prepare your heart. Miracles come quickly. Guard your spirit. Do not announce everything too soon. Heaven will expose those who wish for your fall, and though it may hurt, it will protect you. God is building a new circle around you, one rooted in truth, loyalty, and light. Those who cannot celebrate your victory will quietly fall away. Beloved, I see the angels marking the doorposts of your home with light tonight. Just as in the days of old, so too shall you be passed over from destruction. The plague of lack, the shadow of fear, and the curse of delay will not cross your threshold. Your house is marked. Your name is marked. Even your footsteps are marked with divine fire. Where you walk, blessings will spring up like green shoots after rain. What you touch will carry favor. Even your words will gain weight. They will open doors, soften hearts, and shift atmospheres. This is the power of alignment, and tonight you are stepping into it. Child, I must remind you that heaven moves in patterns, not accidents. The time 1212 has been appointed because it mirrors the gates of order. When it strikes, the invisible will meet the visible. Some of you will feel chills, some sudden warmth, some will hear a voice. These are not to be dismissed. They are confirmations, seals of authenticity. Do not rationalize them away. Instead, whisper gratitude when they come. Say, Lord, I receive this sign. I receive this word. Gratitude, even in whispers, multiplies the miracle. Beloved, I see tables turning. Where you were seated at the edge, you are being moved to the center. Where you were last, you are becoming first. Even now, your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered. A reversal is taking place, one so swift it will make your head spin. Do not fear the speed of it. Heaven is redeeming lost years, collapsing time to restore you. What should have taken a decade will unfold in months. What seemed impossible yesterday will look inevitable tomorrow. Beloved, let your heart be at rest. Do not fear that this is only temporary. Heaven is not sending you a momentary gift, but a lasting shift. The oil poured tonight will not run dry. The well dug tonight will not collapse. This is not a fleeting blessing. It is a covenant, backed by the very throne of God. And again, I urge you as the Spirit urges me. Stay connected. Subscribe now. Do not break the sequence. Each word that follows will carry the next key, the next instruction, the next confirmation. Heaven is unfolding your destiny in steps like a scroll unrolling. You must not tear the scroll halfway through. To leave would be to abandon the story before its climax. But if you remain, if you walk faithfully through each message, you will see the masterpiece heaven has painted over your life. Beloved, I also see healing being released. Some of you have carried illnesses for years, diagnoses that drained hope. Tonight, as the clock strikes 12:12, healing angels will touch you. Some will feel heat in the body. Some will feel a sudden lightness. Some will wake tomorrow and realize the pain is gone. These are not coincidences. They are miracles. Testimonies written in your very flesh, proof that heaven still intervenes. Do not doubt when it happens. Speak it aloud. Share it. Give God glory. Testimonies birth more miracles. My child, you have asked God to prove himself. You have whispered, if you are real, show me. Tonight is the answer. Tonight is the sign. Heaven has bent low to show you that you are not alone. The love that endured death itself still burns for you tonight. You are not forgotten. You are beloved. This moment, though it may seem like a simple message, is holy ground. Tread carefully. Receive deeply. Do not let doubt rob you of what is being given. My child, you must understand that destiny never arrives quietly. Whenever heaven decides to release what is yours, the atmosphere trembles. That trembling you feel is the sound of destiny knocking. Tonight is one of those rare crossings where the eternal touches the temporary, where the unseen world breaks into the scene. At 12:12, when heaven's decree is stamped, you will feel it. All of these are confirmations. The spiritual world is closer than your breath, and tonight you are in the center of its movement. Beloved, think of the years when you felt abandoned, the moments you begged for answers but were met with silence. Tonight proves that silence was never rejection, it was preparation. While you thought nothing was happening, angels were writing your name in the records of eternity. While you cried, seeds were being watered in hidden soil, and now, those seeds break through the ground. The silence ends, the harvest begins. You will see prayers answered so quickly that you will barely have time to speak the next request before it is already unfolding. This is acceleration. This is divine speed. My child, you must understand that destiny never arrives quietly. The atmosphere trembles. That trembling you feel is the sound of destiny knocking. Tonight at 12:12, when heaven's decree is stamped, you will feel it. A sudden peace, a wind, a flicker of light. All of these are confirmations. The spiritual world is closer than your breath, and you are in the center of it. Beloved, think of the years when you felt abandoned. Tonight proves that silence was never rejection. It was preparation. While you thought nothing was happening, angels were writing your name in the records of eternity. Now those seeds break through the ground. The harvest begins. You will see prayers answered so quickly it is divine speed. My beloved, do not be surprised when opposition rises alongside the blessing. The brighter the light, the sharper the shadows. But Michael has not been sent empty-handed. He wields his sword of fire on your behalf. He stands guard at the threshold of this new season, ensuring that what is meant for you reaches you unharmed. Do not fear the whispers of envy or the small attacks. These are distractions meant to make you miss the flood that is rushing in. Keep your eyes fixed on the word. The enemy cannot touch what heaven has sealed. Child, I see doors unlocking that were shut for generations. Opportunities your parents prayed for but never saw will fall into your lap. Places where your family line was cursed with failure will suddenly blossom with success. The cycles of loss, of disappointment, of broken relationships end tonight. You are the breaker. You are the turning point. Heaven has chosen you to rewrite the story of your bloodline. You are not carrying a burden. You are carrying a legacy. Beloved, I also see provision flowing like a river. Money that was delayed is being released. Jobs, contracts, and opportunities are aligning. Do not be surprised if tomorrow brings unexpected calls or favor. The vault has been opened and the flow will not stop. But remember this: provision is not only for comfort, it is for purpose. Heaven is resourcing you for an assignment. Use it wisely, invest it with prayer, and it will multiply beyond what you imagine. This is a holy stewardship, a covenant of trust. Beloved child, listen carefully. You may feel small, unworthy, or unprepared, but heaven has never chosen based on appearance. Heaven looks at the heart, and your heart, though bruised, still beats with faith. That faith is enough. Even a mustard seed can move mountains, and tonight mountains are moving. Obstacles that stood for years will crumble in a single night. Doors that resisted you will swing wide. People who ignored you will seek you out. The shift will be so sudden that you will know it is not by your strength, but by the hand of God. And once again, as I am led to remind you, do not disconnect. Subscribe now. These words are part of a divine sequence. Each one prepares you for the next. If you leave in the middle, you will miss the instructions that carry you through. Stay until the final word, and you will rise with it. Beloved, as midnight approaches, lift your expectation. Speak aloud your readiness. Say, I am open. I receive. I will not miss this. Words have power. They create atmosphere. As you declare, angels align. As you speak, chains break. As you whisper faith, the heavens roar agreement. And when 12:12 arrives, it will not find you unprepared. It will find you awake, waiting, and ready. That readiness is the key. Many are called, but few are ready. Tonight, you are among the few. And when it happens, when the shift touches you, do not forget to give thanks. Gratitude is the seal that protects a blessing. The more you thank, the more heaven releases. Whisper thanks even for small signs, and they will multiply into wonders. Share your testimony, for it will unlock miracles in others. Let the world see you were chosen to glorify the one who chose you. My beloved child, this is the hour you will remember for the rest of your life. The night when silence broke, when waiting ended, when heaven touched earth and found you. Do not fear, do not doubt, simply receive. Michael has cried out, God has decreed, and your name is written. From this night forward, nothing will be the same. My child, the Spirit has not finished speaking. The first wave of blessing was only the opening of the floodgates, but there is more. You thought tonight was only about a single miracle, but heaven always gives in abundance. What you are stepping into now is not just an answer to prayer. It is a transformation of your very existence. When the heavens align, they do not move in fragments. They move in wholeness. Every area of your life that has felt scattered is being drawn together into divine harmony. It will feel as if puzzle pieces long lost suddenly fall into place. Connections will be made, doors will open, and clarity will arrive. You will stand in awe at how everything fits together. Beloved, you must understand the urgency of Michael's cry. It is not a gentle whisper, it is a battle shout. His sword is drawn because war is raging in the unseen. The enemy is furious that you have reached this point. He knows once you cross this threshold, you will never return to bondage. That is why he tried to weary you, to make you doubt, and to make you distracted. But look around you. He has failed. You are still here. You are still standing. And because you stood through the storm, you will walk into victory. This is the justice of God, that every tear you cried becomes fuel for the miracle. Every pain becomes proof of how unshakable you are. Beloved, I see your past. The betrayals that left you wounded, the failures that left you doubting, the rejections that made you question your worth. The enemy whispered that these scars disqualified you, but the Spirit says otherwise. Those scars are not disqualifications, they are qualifications. They are proof that you endured, proof that you remained standing when others fell. Heaven chooses warriors who bear scars because scars show survival. Your wounds have been transformed into weapons. Your brokenness has become the very place where light shines brightest. Tonight, God does not bypass your scars, He crowns them. Beloved child, hear this clearly. The next chapter of your life will not resemble the last. For too long, you repeated cycles of lack, of heartbreak, of missed opportunities. But tonight, the pattern is broken. At 12:12, the page turns and a new chapter begins. And this chapter will be marked not by delay, but by acceleration. You will step into opportunities you once thought were impossible. The waiting that stretched into years will now shrink into days, and you will know it is by heaven's decree. My beloved, there will be signs in the days ahead that confirm this word. Some of you will receive unexpected messages or calls. Some will witness sudden reconciliations. Some will see financial provision appear in ways that defy logic. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Do not dismiss them. Write them down, remember them, and give thanks when they come. Gratitude is the key that keeps the doors open. Each thank you whisper is a key, turning another lock. If you remain grateful, the flow will not end. Child, do not be afraid of the speed. When heaven moves, it often feels overwhelming. Doors that were locked for years will suddenly swing open all at once. You may feel unprepared, as though the blessing is too heavy for your hands. But remember, you were not chosen for your strength. You were chosen for your surrender. The same God who opens the door will give you the strength to walk through it. Do not let fear hold you back. Step boldly, even trembling, for heaven walks beside you. Beloved, I see your enemies watching. Those who mocked you will witness your lifting, and their words will turn to silence. Heaven does not raise you in secret. It raises you in the open so that the world may see the justice of God. But you must not carry bitterness. Do not waste time seeking revenge. The greatest revenge is your rising, and heaven itself will display it. Walk in humility as you ascend. Beloved, let me speak of your legacy. This shift is not only for you, but for generations after you. Curses that haunted your family line are breaking tonight. Cycles of addiction, failure, poverty, and broken relationships end with you. You are the one heaven chose to break the chain, and once it is broken, your children and their children after them will walk in freedom you never knew. They will inherit blessing instead of burden, joy instead of sorrow. Heaven does not only bless individuals, it blesses bloodlines. And tonight, your bloodline is marked for blessing. And again, as I am led to remind you, stay connected. Subscribe now. This is a journey of revelation. Each message builds on the last. If you disconnect, you will miss the sequence that completes the story. Stay until the end, and the miracle will be complete. Beloved, the Spirit shows me visions of healing. Not only physical healing, though that too is coming, illnesses dissolving, pain lifting, strength returning, but also emotional healing. Wounds from childhood, heartbreak from betrayal, and grief from loss are all being touched by light tonight. Some of you will feel a sudden release as though a weight has lifted from your chest. Others will find themselves weeping without knowing why, as suppressed pain rises to the surface to be healed. Do not resist it. Let the tears fall. They are not weakness. They are cleansing, and when it is done, you will feel lighter than you have in years. My child, you must believe this. You are chosen, not by accident, but by divine design. Your life is not random. Your steps are not wasted. Every moment has been leading to this night. And from this night forward, you will walk with a new awareness. You will no longer see yourself as forgotten or overlooked. You will know you are favored, that heaven itself has placed its mark on you. And that knowledge will change everything. Amen.